We have to recognize that climate change is happening now. Events that we thought were only once in 100 years are happening with much more frequency than that.
Superstorm Sandy was a devastating event for New York City. It was approximately $65 billion worth of damage. And it's not just one city, it's many cities and many municipalities around the world.
In rural areas, you have both droughts and flooding conditions. In cities, you have heat waves, you have flooding, you have cyclonic winds.
People ask me, are changing weather patterns the new normal?
Climate resilience and adaptation go hand in hand. Most notably, what you've seen is on coastal areas when the sea levels rise or when there are hurricanes coming in, new technology is available to build better structures, higher bridges. All of that is being more resilient to the area that you live in.
The market for climate resilience will be running at around $100 billion a year by 2030 or so, public sector funding. Governments cannot solve this alone. We need private action.
We think there's a huge role for the private sector to play, and specifically for small and medium enterprises to play, in developing and delivering solutions, climate resilient solutions, to other businesses and to the population at large.
Many people in the public sector, and often a lot of people in academia, don't realise the private sector is already, in many companies, taking a lot of actions on climate change.
There are going to be massive needs to readapt places, use different tools than we've used before. Analytical and financial instruments are going to be invented. It's going to be an enormous opportunity.
This is Keynesian stimulus on steroids. This is job creation. This is economic development while we climate-proof our economies.
Proadapt es un programa bastante innovador. Es una alianza estratégica que está liderada por el FOMIN como parte del Grupo BID, del Banco Interamericano de Desarrollo.
A very important part of our strategy is to forge strategic alliances with organizations such as the Nordic Development Fund to identify and support climate resilient solutions.
Y hablo de que es un programa innovador porque su principal objetivo es promover no solo el entendimiento de qué es resiliencia al cambio climático en pequeñas empresas, sino al mismo tiempo promover no solo inversiones estratégicas, sino también oportunidades de negocios para pequeñas empresas de la región.
Me, FUMIN, together with the Nordic Development Bank and Nordic Development Fund, is basically supporting the current phase of the Adapta Sertão, where we're trying to integrate all the knowledge that we gained over the past 10 years in a climate resilience production system and model that is really like incubating a local resilient economy.
Quando nós criamos a cooperativa em 2009, né? A gente não tinha equipamentos para trabalhar aqui nessa região e a missão nossa era colocar equipamentos que tornasse a vida do homem do campo mais eficiente, né?
A gente sabia que estava mais quente, mas não sabia quanto. Sabia que estava chovendo menos, mas não sabia quanto. Então, depois desses estudos do Adapta Sertão, a gente consegue hoje comprovar por dados científicos. Até na nossa propriedade tem pluviômetro, hoje eu sei a chuva foi quanto que deu aqui. A chuva foi boa ou ruim? Eu diminuo o custo, melhoro minha qualidade de vida e aproveito a umidade do solo para fazer o plantio.
Hoje, através do projeto Adapta Sertão, os produtores já estão olhando a seca já como uma oportunidade, né? Ou seja, através das informações e a metodologia que o Adapta Sertão trabalha nas propriedades, os produtores já conseguem trabalhar de forma resiliente com relação à seca.
So you see that farmers start improving and building resilience. They unite, they start reinforcing themselves and building trust as a community.
Y que la cooperativa, además de poder ayudar a capacitar a los familiares, también poder más allá desarrollar soluciones locales, innovadoras y nuevos negocios para ese tipo de empresa familiar.
And of course, this is going to take time. This is taking time. It's like 2, 3, 4, 5 years, maybe even 10 years for all municipality between climate resilience. But we can see that this is really possible.
We're seeing now businesses, insurers, companies from all over the world are seeing the opportunities of being able to invest in the solutions that can help strengthen and build resilience to climate impacts. And this really is something that Latin America and the Caribbean really can and should be embracing as a new market opportunity.